Good morning, students. Welcome in this class. This is class 7th, subject Social Science, and it is our second lecture of chapter 1, Environments. So let's start today's discussion. Yes, friends, in today's lecture we are going to discuss about the topics like natural environment, domains of the earth, means like lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, and about the ecosystem. So let's start the discussions on these topics. Yes, natural environment. So friends, in our previous lecture we have studied about the three types of environment: natural environment, man-made environment, and human environment. Man-made environment means the things which we see in our surroundings and which are made by human beings. So all these things formed man-made environment. And the natural environment means everything around us that is natural and not made by human, means not artificial, is a part of natural environment. Land, water, air, plants and animals comprise the natural environment. Yes, friends, it means natural environment means all living and non-living things occurring naturally, means not because of man or not artificial, and it includes both biotic and abiotic. Biotic means living organism and abiotic means non-living, or we can say that it is the combination of natural and man-made phenomena. Understood about the natural environment means the things given by or gifted us by nature, and in which both the things included biotic and abiotic. Yes, next is their domains of natural environment. Yes, our natural environment is classified, or means you can say have four spheres or domains: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. Lithospheres, yes, refers to the solid part of the earth on which we live. Yes, hydrosphere refers to the water bodies which are presented on the earth, and atmosphere refers to the layer of gases surrounded the earth. Biosphere is a narrow zone where all these three like land, air, water are found together. Now we will discuss about all these domains in detail. Yes, first domain is lithosphere. Yes, students, lithos means hard, or you can say rocky, and sphere means the part of the earth. So lithosphere means the part of the earth which is hard, or you can say which is made up of rocks. It is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made of rocks and minerals and covered a thin layer of soil. Means lithosphere is the solid portions of the earth's surface. It is composed of rocks of the earth crust, and it included many minerals, and there is a thin layer of soil on the top, and it contains minerals and nutrients also, which sustain various organisms. It is very important for us that it provides forest, grassland, land for agriculture and human settlements. Like we need land to grow crops, yes or no, and we land to live, to make building also. So means all these things are provided by lithosphere. So they are very important for us. And next is their hydrosphere. Yes, students, hydro means water and sphere means part of the earth. So hydrosphere is the part of the earth which is covered with water bodies like oceans, sea, lakes, rivers. So hydrosphere means the domain the water is referred to as hydrosphere. It comprises various sources of water and different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas and ocean, and it is essential for all living organism. Yes, I think now everybody knows about it, the importance of water. Water is basic needs and it is the essential necessary for all living organisms, human beings, plants, animals. So this sphere is also very important for us. Yes friends, as we know that more than 70% of the earth surface is covered with water, but 97% of the total water on the earth available in salty form. So means that water we can't use. Yes or no? So means that is very precious resource and we should conserve it. Means we should not waste the water. So understood about the hydrosphere? Yes. Next one is there, that is atmosphere. Atmosphere means means vapor and sphere means the part of the earth. So yes, so atmosphere means it is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. It contains a number of gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and included dust particles and water vapors also. It protects us from the harmful rays of scorching heat of the sun. Yes, and the changes in the atmosphere produce changes in the weather and climate. And on the different bases, the atmosphere is divided into the 5 layers. And these layers are there like stratosphere, troposphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. And about these layers of the atmosphere we will study in our next lecture. And atmosphere is also very important in our life because it provides oxygen which is necessary to sustain or live. Yes. Next, biosphere. Bio means life and sphere means part of the earth. So biosphere means the part of the earth on which life exists. So beta, as we know that to sustain or to live, the 3 main basic things which we need, these are air, water and food. Means life is possible only on that place where all these 3 things are found, like land to live, food to eat and water to drink. So on the earth where all these 3 things are found, that is known as biosphere. And biosphere is what that make the earth a unique planet. Yes or no? So why the earth is unique planet? Because life is possible only on the earth. Here all the things like air, water, land is found which are necessary to live. So understood the meaning of biosphere? Yes. Biosphere means life. Bio means life and it is the living component of the environment, which I have explained why it is the living component, because life is possible only on the biosphere. It is formed with the combination of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Yes or no? This I told you means where all these 3 land, water and air is found, that is biosphere. It includes all microorganisms, plants, human, birds and animals also. Yes students, now about the ecosystem. It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live. Means the relation between the living organism as well as the relation between the organism and their surroundings form an ecosystem, and each ecosystem is formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the environment in which they live. And the biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem are connected to each other by transfer of energy. Yes, by transfer of energy. Here you can give the example of food chain. Like all living organisms, then they depend on each other and abiotic resources also. Yes or no? And they are connected to each other by transfer of energy. So students, in this way our chapter is completed. Now I will assign you some questions to solve. Look there. Yes, this is your homework. Note down. Yes, beta, first you have to read the chapter very carefully. before attempting the questions. Yes, now first question, define the major domains of the earth. During explanation, I explain you the 4 major domains of the earth like lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. So in this answer you have to explain all these 4 domains. How is environment important to us? This I also told you. How do human beings modify natural environment? What is ecosystem and how does it functions? And in our next lecture we will discuss about the answer of these questions also. Thank you.